All the way down the line. Yes. So it's 9:58, so I have a second to eat this. What? All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, my name is Steve. Welcome to Relax or Restorative Yoga. Come on in. The point of this class is to do stretching as long as you want, stay in a pose as long as you want. The point of it is to feel good. So you don't have to be super aggressive right now. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. If anything, think about relaxing, taking your time, and just like letting go. Feel free to like stretch out as much as you want. If there's something I do that you don't want to do, you don't have to do it. If there's something I don't do that you want to do, go ahead and do it. The biggest thing is just breathe and make it feel good. As long as you don't go into pain, you cannot do any of this wrong. All right? So why don't we start by just rolling down onto our backs. Take your time and get comfortable. With every exhale right there on your mat, let everything melt. So just take nice big inhales and nice deep exhales. When you inhale, taking a really big breath, fill up your chest and lungs. You can hold it for a second at the top if you like that. And then when you exhale, press all that air out. Feel your stomach drop right into itself. It is okay to hear your breath. It's okay to hear your neighbor's breath. It's part of the practice, so it's good. Inhale. Exhale. So you're going to stay right here where you are for just a few more rounds of breath all on your own. And then we'll start to move together. So just breathe. On that final exhale right there, as you press all that air out, start to gently roll your head side to side, chin coming down to each shoulder. If there's any tension or any pain, skip something that doesn't feel good. Wiggle out your fingers and wiggle out your toes. Roll out your wrists, point and flex your feet, whatever feels good. Just little movements. Arms reach above your head, fingertips touch, reach that back wall. Toes come to touch in front of you, try to reach the mirrors. Imagine I'm pulling on your hands and on your feet. That nice deep stretch right from your center. And then staying right here nice and flat on your back. Fingertips and toes reach over to the right. Press your hips toward the left. Think of making yourself into a banana, therefore banana asana. Hands and feet come back to the center, and then fingertips and toes reach over to the left. Hips go to the right. Curve out that side for banana asana. Breathe. Hands and toes come back to the center. Reach back one more time. Stretch out to the front one more time. And then right knee will pull into your chest. Wrap your fingers around that knee, and just little by little as you exhale, see how close that right knee can come toward you. Breathe. If you want to roll out your ankle and wiggle out your toes here, that'll feel nice, hopefully. Take that right knee with your right hand and open that right knee over to the right. Your elbow can come down and make a kickstand for it if you like that, or you can bring it as far down to the floor as you want it to go. Breathe. Pull that right knee back into your chest. Left hand will reach over and grab that right knee. And now pull that right knee across your body over to the left. Back and shoulder blades are staying nice and flat. From your waist down, there's a twist with your knee going over to the left. Head can look the opposite direction of your knee if you want to add an upper body twist. But remember, everything is optional. Hold it here for a few more rounds of breath on your own, and then we'll move on together. But really try to exhale deep. That's where the stretch is. Bring that right knee back to the center. And then stretch that right leg back out onto the floor. Take your time for a second, make sure your back feels okay, and then pull that left knee into your chest. With every exhale, see if that knee can come closer toward you. Wiggle out that ankle, point and flex your toes, and breathe. Take that left hand, holding that left knee, and open that left knee over to the left. Same thing as you did on the other side. You can make a kickstand. You can bring it all the way down to the floor. Whatever feels good. And then inhale. And exhale. The breath is really nice, everyone, this morning. Sounds great. Reach over with that right hand, grab that left knee, and pull that left knee across your body to the right. Shoulder blades stay nice and flat, lower body twists, and then head can look over to the left if you want to add in that upper body twist as well. We'll stay here for a few more rounds of breath, so just make sure you have that deep exhale. When you're ready, slowly roll onto your back again. Pull that right knee and left knee into your chest. And then gently make little circles right in the center of your back. So feet press away from you, knees pull in toward you. Make nice little circles, go one way. And then we'll reverse it, take it the other way. Bless you. Bless you. Look at that. How nice is that? Bless you. Bless you? Was that a bless you? Pull both knees into your chest one more time, and then take that left leg back out onto the floor so that right knee is pulled into your chest. Take that right knee and pull it across your body to the left again. And then bring that left leg underneath it and roll all the way over. So now you're doing fetal position on the left. Curl yourself up into a little ball. Just to be completely honest, I wasn't exactly sure where I was headed with that, so that's what just happened there. But now here we are all together, and it's beautiful. Breathe, pull your knees into your chest. It's okay to really curl yourself up into a little ball. Have that back. Make a little bit of an arch. Breathe.
here, just roll your back onto the mat. Leave your legs right where they are. So now your shoulder blades are touching the mat again. And then slide that foot out from underneath there on the left and stack it on top of that right knee. So that bottom foot is now on top of your right knee, so it presses down just a little bit. Right on, we got it. Yep, good everybody. When you're ready, slide that foot back down underneath. Knees will come up into the sky, and then take them all the way over to the right. You continue to go with it. Curl yourself up into your little ball for fetal position on the right. Legs will stay right where they are. Open up that chest so your back goes nice and flat. Slide that right foot out from underneath, stack it on top of that left knee, and twist. Slide that foot back down underneath when you're ready. Remember, you can always stay in something longer if it feels good for you. Pull those knees back into your chest. Make your circles side to side. You can rock side to side if you want. And then reach in between those knees. Let's grab those big toes. Separate everything for happy baby. You can hold it right there in the center. You can rock side to side. You can pull one leg straight if you want. You can pull both legs straight. Just always go for what feels good and you won't go wrong. Breathe. Pull those knees back into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. And now rock up and back. So forward and back, giving yourself a little momentum. And then we'll come up to a seated position. There is no hurry. Once you get up here, cross those ankles, find what's a nice comfortable seat for you, and that might not be the same for everybody, and that's okay. Once you get here, roll out your neck. We're going to stay right here and do this a little bit longer than I usually do because it feels extra good this morning. So really take your time. You can go as slow as you want around one way and then the other. We hold so much tension in our neck and in our shoulders and in our upper back. So really take the time to maybe let some of that go. Breathe. Even when I stretch sometimes, I'm like, I know I'm stretching, but I kind of got other stuff to do, so I got to kind of get going, so I don't even slow that down. Here you can. Here you can really take the time to do all that stuff that you think you're able to do, and then you're like, nah, I'm good, I'm going to go. Because that's what I do all the time. Bring that chin back to the center and just let that chin come right down to your chest. Drop your head back and look up. Chin comes back to the center. Nice. Look over to the right. Just hold. Over to the left. Nice and easy. Back to the center. Head will lean over to the right, so give it a little bit of a slant. If you want a little bit more, left hand comes on your left shoulder. You got it, Mary. Right arm comes up and over by your ear, and gently pull right here between the two. Nice. Let that go. Head will come to the center. Lean over to the left. And then if you want a little bit more, yep, go for it. Nice, everybody. Head will come back to the center. So fingers are going to interlace right here in front. And now put your head down like we did before. And then put your hands on the back of your head. By doing it this way, the tendency is to, if you do it the other way, to put your hands here and then yank your head down. If you get your head down first and then put your hands behind you, you can add just a little bit of pressure without that kind of quick movement. Bring your elbows in so they fold and come to touch in front. And then as you squeeze and exhale, fold over, curve your back out. If it feels good. You can go as far down as you want, all the way down to your mat or not. And then slowly come all the way back up. When you get up nice and tall, start to open those elbows up, lean back, cradling your head and look up. Nice, everybody. Let's do that again. Nice and slow, close those elbows, fold it down, curve out your back. And then nice and slow, roll it back up. Open up those elbows. Lean back and look up. Nice. Arms can come down by your side from here. Roll out your shoulders. One at a time or both, forward and back, doesn't matter as long as it feels good.
And then take your arms to the side and give yourself some nice big hugs. If you want to hug your neighbor, that's cool too. Wouldn't that be nice? We should all do that. Let's all hug our neighbors. Hug your neighbors. Do it. Do it. Do it. Hug your neighbors. Do it. It's good. It's good. Hug your neighbors. Yes. 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 It's because we're all family in here. I will actually tell you I'd rather hug most of you more than many of my family members. So, all right, go back to hugging yourself. If you didn't hug someone else, hug yourself. Arms are going to reach up nice and tall when you're ready. Grow nice and long. Take a nice inhale. Lean over to the right. You guys know I love you, right? I mean, you have to know by now. I tell you every week, but I really do. I think about you guys all the time, and that could be freaky and scary, but it's not. Up nice and tall to the other side. Thank you. You guys give me so much to look forward to every week. I love seeing each and every one of you. You're all very important to me, okay? Up nice and tall. Nice big inhale. Palms face the mirror, exhale and fold. If you want, you can drop your head, let that melt over. Arms can stay straight, or you can bend at those elbows. It's up to you. Bring that right hand or that right forearm by your side on the right so that left arm can reach up and over. Nice. Curve out that left side as much or as little as you want. If you want to slowly rotate your chest up toward the ceiling, it can become a heart opener as long as it feels okay on your back and shoulders. Walk your hands to the front and then slowly take it over to the left. Left hand, forearm comes down by your side. Right arm reaches up and over. Very nice. Any modification that you want to do is a good one. Walk your hands to the front one more time. Melt, fold, walk your fingertips forward. Slowly walk your hands back. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to do one more thing, and then we'll take it back down to our mat. So arms are going to reach up nice and tall. Fingers interlace. Flip those palms up to the ceiling. Nice. If that feels okay, you can look up. Breathe. Head comes back to the center. Let those arms come down, back behind you. Fingers interlace behind your back. Pull that chest forward. You can keep those knuckles just like that. You can flip those palms around and they can go nice and flat. Breathe. Nice. So if you rolled your palms over nice and flat, bring it back so your palms touch. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale, fold over. If you leave your palms touching, it's a closer movement. If you open up those palms and separate, you can get a little wider and probably go down a little bit more. Let those hands become your anchor to come back up. Very nice, everyone. Separate those hands. Take those legs straight out in front. Take your time. Pat out those legs. We'll do one more thing before we go down. So I already told you I loved you, so now I can get away with murder. Arms come up nice and tall. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold. Try to go for those toes. If the toes don't happen, who cares? Go for your knees, go for your ankles. If you have a strap or a towel, you can wrap that around your feet. It's not about getting to the toes. It's just about wherever you are, taking a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, maybe you'll fold a little bit more. The toe thing is the one that everyone looks around to see who can get to their toes, and it doesn't matter. Breathe. When you're ready, walk your hands up those legs right there, and then slowly roll back down onto your backs. Take your time. When you get down here, take a moment to resettle into your mat and get comfortable. Just like when we started class, let everything melt. Don't rush any movement. As we all get older, you guys, and I'm including myself in that as well, sometimes the strangest things happen when we move too quickly. That, like the other day, I think I told you this before, my back like went out of whack as I was taking something off a hanger. So it's little stuff. So that's why I always say make sure you're solid before you do any movement, because it matters. Just get nice and comfortable. When you're ready, both soles of the feet will go nice and flat on the floor, so the knees are in the sky. And now drop those knees side to side for windshield wipers. Couple more rounds just like that. When you're ready, knees will meet up in the sky. And now soles of the feet touch each other as each knee opens to either side like a book for our hip opener. If there's any tension or tightness, or you feel any sharpness, you can take your hands and hold your knees up underneath. You can put a block underneath your knees or a towel. That'll take off some of that tension. Or you can just exhale and breathe through it. Keep those nice big inhales and exhales going. The exhale is always where the work is, and that something will become a little less tight. So keep that left leg exactly how it is. Stretch that right leg out so your right leg goes nice and straight. And then stack that foot on the inside of your leg. Like if we were standing, we'd be doing tree pose right now.
We're going to do 2 other placements for this foot. So just breathe right here. Let the hip opener continue to work. And then take that left foot, lift it up just a little, and have it stack on top of that right knee. Bless you. Bless you. Breathe. When you're ready, slide that foot back down onto the floor. Now lift up that right knee just a little bit so your foot has room to slide underneath, and then close it back up. Did we all get that? No? It's okay. The answer can be no, it's all right. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. Mary's like, oh, done. Are we good? Does everyone have it? Yeah. Awesome. Nice, yeah. Chemo, just follow your wife, always. Just do what she does.
Yes.
Yes, yes. That looks good, everybody. Slide that foot nice and straight back out onto the floor. That was the left side, right? All right, cool. So bring that right foot, stack it on the inside. We'll just do regular tree pose first, so it's just nice and flat on the floor. Bring that right foot up and stack it on top of that left knee. Breathe. And then when you're ready, final time, slide that right foot underneath that left knee, and then lower that knee back down on top of it. When you're ready, stretch that right leg out nice and flat onto the floor. You can point and flex your toes, roll out those ankles. And then both soles of the feet will come back down onto the floor when you're ready. And then left ankle will intersect that right knee. We're going to do pigeon on our backs. So have that ankle reach that knee and then open that left knee toward the mirror. Stretch out your left hand if you want to press against that knee to have it open up as much as it can. And then hands will go behind that right knee and take that right leg straight up into the sky. Bend that right knee back down. Hands will slide on top of that knee. And now with your fingers wrapped around that knee, pull that knee close toward you. It might be just a little bit, and that's okay. Right foot will come back down to the floor, uncross. And then take that left leg out. If you want to stretch it for a second, you can do that. Okay, and then right ankle intersects that left knee, is that right? Yes, it's correct. All right, cool. Stretch that knee so it opens toward the mirror on the right. And then hands go behind that left leg and lift that leg up into the sky for our pigeon. Nice, everyone. Bend that left knee, hands come on top of it, fingers interlace, and now gently pull that knee toward your chest. Breathe. Left foot will come down onto the floor. Uncross that. Maybe do a little reset with a couple windshield wipers in there. Side to side. Knees will meet back up in the sky. Soles of the feet are nice and flat. Take your fingertips, reach down and find your heels. We're going to do our modified bridge. when we do this one, everybody, think about just letting your knees stay closer together versus letting them open up to your sides. So fingertips find your heels. That's how you know you're kind of in a good spot to do this. And we're just going to inhale and lift our hips up. So inhale, press up, curve out your back a little bit, come up as much as you want. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up. Breathe, exhale, lower down. So keep doing a couple more of these on your own, and then we're going to add on to it. Just inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. You can come up to your fingertips. You could, but I meant toes. You can come up to your toes if you want to lift up a little bit more. Melt one vertebrae at a time down when you come down. Couple more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Final time when you're ready, up. This time when you're up, hold it up right where you are. And then take that right leg straight out. And just hold it right there. Nice. Now, with your legs stretched out straight, lower down. All the way down, nice and flat. Good. Take that right foot, put that right foot flat on the floor, lift up. Left leg goes straight out. Exhale, lower down. Get that leg nice and flat. And then left foot goes flat on your mat. Inhale, lift up. Right leg stretches out. Lower down with that leg stretched out. Right foot goes flat on your mat. Final time. Inhale, lift up. Left leg goes out. Beautiful, everybody. Lower down. Nice. Take that right leg, have it stretch out, and join the other one. Stretch it out if you want to reach your fingertips to the top and toes to the front. Go for it. And then all you have to do from this point is get comfortable. Arms can go back out to your side. Let your legs rest, opening to either side. Close your eyes. All your work is done. All you have to do right now is breathe and absorb your practice. We'll be here for just a couple of minutes, and then I'll bring us all back and we'll finish class together. So until then, just enjoy your Shavasana. Staying right there where you are in your Shavasana. Wiggle out your fingers and wiggle out your toes. Gently roll your head side to side. Arms reach above your head, fingertips touch. Do that stretch one final time. Toes can reach the mirrors if you wish. And then in whatever way feels good for you, press yourself up to a comfortable seat of your choice. If that means you roll to your side first, go for it. When you get up here, your eyes will open. That's normal. Just close them together again. Bring your hands to your heart in prayer, and we'll do one final inhale and exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. I truly believe we only keep what we have by giving it away, and we all have so much. And by that, I mean a kind word, patience, a second chance. If you give any of that away, you'll get it back, and you will get it back today. With that, I take my forehead and I bow it to my fingertips. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste. Thank you all very much, people that I love. I hope you have a wonderful day, and just go and do good things, and good things will go and be done to you. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Thank you guys all so much. Have an awesome day.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
Oh, you're so welcome. So nice to see you too. Yeah.
So you don't have a cold, just
Yeah. And that's okay. You know, and it's good. It's a good start. It's a good start. Have a good day, Joe. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Yes, I look forward to it. You guys too. Love you all.